Alrighty guys, welcome back to some more Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. Last episode, we got the magic carpet, which lets us fly around the world without having to get into any water encounters, but also lets us pass over little rivers like this to get to the other side. After that, we went and got the magic key and went around the world grabbing all the chests and optional things that we could throughout the world. After that, we went back to the Hartleypool region where we were able to complete a little bit of a side quest in order to get another fragment, but most importantly, we got access to go free the legendary hero who will help us defeat the Demon King. And so, in this episode, it's time to go free Sir Mervyn. But before that, if you guys do like this video and this series, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It'll really help me out, and I'll make sure you don't miss any upcoming videos. With all that out of the way, let's get into it. So, we're starting right here. This is the town of Esterd, of course, because we actually need to go talk to our uncle. He has some sort of hot stone that we need in order to free the legendary hero. So, let's talk to him. Come on, darling. I picked it out especially for you. Go on, try it. Hold on. I've paid for it, if that's what you're worried about. Oh, hello there, if it isn't Tails. Help me make this young lady see sense, will you? What are you banging on about? A sizzling stone? Funny you should mention that. I just vlogged it. To a bloke by the name of Bogio, if memory serves. You wouldn't believe how much he was willing to part with it. Oh, what's the matter with you? Had your heart set on it for yourself, did you? Well, sorry. First come, first serve. It isn't my fault it took you so long to work out how amazing it was, is it? What's that? You're asking me where the rich bloke's got to now. Well, he's probably gone off home to show off the swag he's picked up on his travels, right? That's what I'd be doing anyway. I can't remember the details, but he had said something about having his own private dock on an island to the west, so I reckon he's gone home by boat. I say boat, but it's probably a whole lot grander than that wreck your dad goes fishing in. Rich folks do things differently, you see. So, the place Uncle Pike is talking about is a place we've actually already been to. Not only have we seen it, but we were there last episode to pick up the magic key. It's going to be right over here, the Palazzo di Bulgio. In order to get here, you did need to have the magic carpet, which is why we couldn't do anything before this. But now that we have it, and we've heard from Uncle Pike that we need to head over here, let's go fully explore this place, shall we? Go ahead and hop. Oh, well, it's a stairwell. I was going to say let's hop down the well first. Yeah, stairwells aren't really hard anymore, guys. I just two-shot it. It is a level 4 martial artist for Tails and a level 6 mage for Maribel, as well as level 25 for Ruff. Now, can we hop down the well? And let's grab us a Seed of Strength. And then, let's start by exploring this outer area. Nothing back there. Actually, might not be anything outside other than that well. We'll go ahead and start by heading over here into this little dock house area. This boathouse. 2 barrels, one with a Seed of Sorcery and one with nothing in it. I highly doubt there's... Well, I was going to say, if I can go down there, it might be, but looks like we cannot. So we'll go ahead and head into the house proper. A mansion proper, actually. Calling it a house is a disservice. Right here we can pick up a gray fragment. Why is it just sitting here and why does nobody care that we take it? No idea, but it's all mine now. Then let's see, can I go down into the basement? Yes, I can. And in here are some pots with a medicinal herb, 3 medicinal herbs, and some barrels with strong medicines. Honestly, not a bad pickup. Medicinal herbs, yeah, whatever. But 4 strong medicines for free, not terrible. Always useful in a pinch. Nothing else in here, so let's go ahead and head up to the next floor. Out here, we can head out onto the balcony that we saw. And we can grab this Seed of Magic. Back inside, interact with these 2 wardrobes for a Chimera Wing. And that's the guy we want to talk to, but we're going to hold off for a second. We can open this chest with the magic key for a mini medal. And then you guys already know, up here was where we got the magic key itself. But there are 2 wardrobes we did not interact with, one with a top hat and one with a bow tie. And that's it for this mansion area, so let's go ahead and talk to the guy who has the hot stone. Buongiorno. My name is Bogio. Maybe you already guessed, but I am the wealthiest man in the whole world. Now tell me, what reason do you have for visiting with someone like me? Tell Bogio about the sizzling stone? You are speaking of the great hero who has been sealed away, see? Bene, I know a lot of his story. They say that the gemstone containing the hero's soul must be taken to the top of the tallest tower in the whole wide world in order to bring him back. And you believe my beloved sizzling stone is this gemstone, huh? It is all so convenient. Too convenient. I hope Bolgio no look like he is so easily deceived. Still, there is a piccola possibility, just a small possibility that you are telling a truth. And if so, I wish to see this hero of legend with my own eyes. What kind of man is he? You have stirred the curiosity inside the blood of Bolgio. However, this stone belongs to me and only me. It is inconceivable that I let you have it. Inconceivable. No matter what the reason may be. How do we persuade him? Do you know anything? Signor Bolgio's son, he insists on wearing like that every day. Signor Bolgio must be molto embarrassito when they are going on the trip together. Very embarrassed indeed. Okay, so something with his son for sure. Is this his son, the guy that looks like a homeless man? Maybe you don't believe me, but Bolgio is my father, huh? You think it is strange for the son of a wealthy man to wear like this? No? It is strange, I agree, but I have my reason. Being the heir to the biggest fortune in the whole world makes me the target for criminals. At least I am wearing like this. They do not know who I am. Okay, well, never mind. I thought that was for sure gonna be it. I mean, it's gotta be the chef, right? Scusi, sorry, but I am so happy, so very happy, molto feliz. Signor Bolgio, he say that my cooking is better than anything he tastes while on his journeys. Grand complimento, no? I am honored indeed. Dude, does nobody here know how to get him to give me the stone? All he does from morning to the night is stare at something called the sizzling stone. Yeah, duh. Okay, we talked to everybody in here. I guess it says around the mansion, so I guess it must be... Oh, okay, well.
Un momento, wait! I must talk to you before you leave. I have made a decisione to believe the story you tell of this legendary hero. However, I have no changed my mind about the sizzling stone. I no give that to anyone. Allora, the only solution therefore is for me to come with you on your journey. If it's true, and you need to use the sizzling stone like you are predicting, then I will permit you to use it, with my supervisione. So, you will allow me to accompany you, see? Bene, bene. This is the correct decision for all of us, I think. You see, as soon as you mentioned the legendary hero, I could not get the thought of him out of my head. My curiosità, it will not rest until I see him with my own eyes. Allora, let us depart. Now, I assume that already you have found the location of the tallest tower in the whole wide world, see? Bellissimo! Then we depart immediately. Andiamo!
All right, so I guess he just joins us. I wasn't expecting that, but the tallest tower in the world is called the tallest tower. And it's the tower we found last episode that we couldn't do anything about. Weirdly enough, it's not marked on our map. Let's go ahead and head on in. And with the stone in hand, we'll go ahead and just quickly get a free heal since we did fight that scarewell. Should be able to open the door.
Huh?
Santa Cielo, the sizzling stone is growing very hot all of a sudden. The sizzling stone emits a blinding glow. And the doors of the tower are thrown open. Never before have I felt such a heat from the sizzling stone. Never have I seen such light. It is clear what this means. We are getting closer to finding what we look for, see? Yeah, is that proof enough that you don't have to join us? Because it just opened the door. Well, here we are. This is the tallest tower. And as you can see, it is truly the tallest tower. there is a lot of stuff for us to find, a lot of new enemies, a lot of pots that are not real pots, but as you can see, it looks like we are strong enough just to one-shot this. So this is going to be, I don't know if this is going to be a long dungeon per se. Let's see, I can't one-shot everything, unfortunately. But this is a good time to actually master our vocations as we run up here. This is a new enemy type. This is just a stronger version of the demon. That's the Watchman, the White Watchman. We one-shot those guys, and we technically fought them in the last fight. I just skipped over the fight. But go ahead and just clear through this. You can see we really don't have any trouble when it comes to them damaging us in this dungeon. We are way more than strong to take this on. However, 25 is probably as high of a level as I want to get here for reasons that don't make sense at the end of this tower. That's level 25 for Maribel. I don't want to get like super over leveled. Get a quick heal. Break this pot for a single file. Yeah, there's a lot of pots and barrels in this dungeon as well as the like regular treasure chests. So we are going to have a lot of things to find. Nothing up here. No pot hidden behind that guy. Oh, well, that sucks. I actually do have to wrap back around now to get this pot, but also to go up that staircase because just like back in the original Dragon Quest games, this is one of those dungeons where the staircases don't always just wrap around to the same one. So you can see here, this is actually a completely locked in area. So if we would have went up the other staircase, we would not have been able to get this treasure chest right here. So there's a diamond for us. And then we'll go ahead and run back down to the first floor. And then we want to wrap around. Now, I probably won't be doing this in a optimized order, you could say. Because we are doing this pretty much blind, I don't have a map of the dungeon pulled up like I typically would. So in other games, we would have just a map of the dungeon pulled up, and that way we could navigate it. So that way we could grab everything without having to circle back around. This time around, though, because we're doing this pretty blind, I don't have that available. I just got really lucky with that first staircase there. Over here are a pot with a medicinal herb and a pot with nothing. And then staircase right there, but first let's go ahead and go down. We have a pot right here we can grab with nothing. And then further down, we have a treasure chest. There's for sure going to be some mimics here. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm going to have to fight him. And that is a level 7 warrior for Ruff. He's so close. Why'd the music stop? There we go. And we get a Seed of Sorcery right there from that chest now that the golem is out of the way. Let's go ahead and run up here, avoid this guy, and head up to level 3. Let's see, only one staircase here, which is nice. Let's go ahead and... Can I avoid you? Stop being aggro at me, man. He's gonna hit me. Yep. That's level 6 Thief for Aisha. She does get Purse Cutter. Okay, so... That's... Why do you have that ability and the other ability that both do increased damage to characters that are poisoned or paralyzed? I actually think Purse Cutter... Oh, there's a mini medal. I think Purse Cutter is any status effect. And the other one's just poison and paralyzed. Avoid you. Nope. Now, you might be wondering why I'm trying to avoid fights right now. It's not that I don't want to fight these enemies. But the problem is I'm trying to wait for this guy to walk back down. I am very, very soon, like, I don't know if it's going to be between this episode or after the next episode, but I'm very soon going to have just a huge proficiency grinding session where off camera, I'm going to grind basically all of the basic proficiencies for every character up to the max. And so that's why I'm like, I just don't want to get super over leveled yet. I prefer to just hold off on doing that for the big grind session I'm going to have. So that's why it's like, sure, it doesn't bother me that I'm getting into fights. Typically, I do like to fight every enemy in RPGs, especially if they're in my way. But we're so close to just a massive grind session that I'm trying to hold off the best I can. Go ahead and hit this. I actually don't even think this is the end. So I don't know why that statue's there. I think it's just a save point because we still have, I think there's like 15-ish. I think it's actually 12 floors. But you can see here, this is where we get into, there's a lot of staircases that we have to go up. And if I fight every single enemy here, we are going to be here for hours. Let's go ahead and head up to the next floor. Right here is a treasure chest dead end. So go ahead and wrap over here for a Seed of Strength. And then the problem is oh, I see. So it's actually probably only 10 floors, but because each of these little staircases is probably going to lead to its own area, they each have their own little map section. So let's go ahead and head over here next. We'll just fight this guy and go around real quick. And I actually think the best way to grind proficiency at this point, at this stage in the game at least, is to go down to like the easiest enemies you can possibly fight, because you get proficiency from every enemy no matter what. And I believe if you actually get into the fight, instead of clicking A on it, you automatically get 5 proficiency every time. So I believe the quickest way, and I'll talk about this more once I've actually done the farm myself, I believe the quickest way is just to go like all the way back to Bali Malloy and just run into enemies. So that way, oh, that's a troll. That way you get the max proficiency. I'll show off this troll fight just because this is a new enemy, and a lot of the times trolls are actually safe for like boss fights. But I don't think this is gonna be too terrible. Let's see, can we just like one-shot this guy? Not quite, but he is still pretty beefy. I have Maribel on focus on healing, which is why she's not using her MP to cast spells right now. It's the only downside of it is that she's gonna try to save it to heal, but it was better than Aisha using the Sage Stone on her turn instead of attacking. There's Coral Grief from the Sailor, which is pretty nice. Hello, are you okay, buddy? I thought this was gonna take me somewhere else. So we'll go ahead and go back down to the right. And then we're going to go up that staircase next. I think the center staircase, you can see there's like 2 next to each other. I believe one of those actually takes us to where we want to go. And these are all going to be dead ends. Yes. Ooh, nope. This one looks like it might be where we want to go. So let's hold off. And then let's go over here instead first. Get past this troll. It's level 26 for Tails. I didn't want to be there yet, I don't think. I will find out at the end of this, but I'm pretty sure I only wanted to be at 25. Go ahead and head to the left staircase first, where... Oh, that sucks. Okay, we're going to check it out. Let's go over here to the right instead. We might have to come back down here in a second. Nope, never mind. This is for sure the way to go. That's a little unfortunate. We'll go ahead and take this left one first. Run through here, picking up our blue sparkle with a strong medicine. And then this takes me to... Guys, I don't even know where I'm supposed to go anymore. I'm so confused. I mean, we will just keep going this way. Here's the thing. We will know we're at the right spot. Oh, there's so many pots. Yep. We're going to know we're in the right spot when we get there because it'll just be like a different room. I just don't want to have to backtrack too much. That is a level 5 martial artist for Tails and a level 7 mage for Maribel. Ruff is level 26. Maribel and Ruff are almost mastered with the jobs they need. Their little secondary jobs I gave them. Right there is a mini medal for us. There is a lot of pots to break, and I don't actually know if there's anything in them, which means I do need to break them all, unfortunately. And they're all going to have a fright urn here. Level 6 priest for Tails. He learns multi-heal as well. Let's go ahead and head down here. We have 1 chest right here with a ruby of protection. And then this chest has a pretty Betsy. Please don't be the fright urn. Okay, I do think, and I don't want to test my theory, but I am pretty certain that each of these doubles, one's a fright urn and one's a nothing. There's a Kerplunk bracer. Okay, we got fine there. I'm just opening the way up because we do need to go back and get that 1 chest right there. Is it Yggdrasil do? And then we're going to go back around. We're going to go the long way here because I think I just have to get lucky on this one. There we go. And we can come up here to grab this chest with a staff of sentencing. Now, I'm pretty sure that's not as... Oh, wait, no. It is just a little bit better. There's at least 7 floors, Aisha. And then we'll go back around here. We have 1 more chest to grab, as well as the staircase up. And then we gotta go... Oh, I hope these pots don't respawn. There's a Seed of Magic. Okay, this is... We're still not there just yet. I'm actually hoping we get to the top, and it's just a big round area with staircases going down. That's exactly what it is. Looky there. Is this the... Okay, this is the room we saw earlier. So let's go ahead and go down this right one. This will take us to that right path we saw, I'm guessing. Grab this sparkle for a Chimera Wing. This is going to be the same thing on this side, a bunch of chests. Yes, but this time it's monsters instead of fright urns. Oh, that is a new enemy type. There's a Seed of Deftness. Go ahead and fight this guy. This is also usually a boss. Not this red version, but a version of this is typically a boss.
Ready. Here I go.
We actually might be able to get really lucky here. Because we just... The Griffin. This is just a regular Griffin. Because we were able to get that buff with Aisha already. Might be able to one-shot everything. Yeah, it looks like it. Ooh, not that one, unfortunately. Not the not-so-macho. And... There's a level up for Maribel, up to level 26. Let's go ahead and just continue around here. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll just wrap back around here in a second. I think I can avoid these guys with the direction they're facing right now. There's some gold coins. And then I'm actually just going to go back down and around since we know this is going to be easier to get through than the Night Watchman. We have this one Griffin here. Grab this chest. That is a set of Dragon Claws. Is that better? Oh, yeah. Plus 4 more attack damage for free. We'll take that. Gonna have to fight this guy. Oh, we are one-shotting him now. There's a vial of magic water. And then no more chests. So we just have to go ahead and run to this staircase back down. This should be the area we were at earlier. So we'll just grab this single file right there. And now we should be back to that room with a bunch of different floors. Yes, we are. And that looks like it is a 10-floor dungeon, and we are at the final floor. We have explored everywhere else. Let's go ahead and head back over here. Go through the right staircase going up this time. And this should take us to that big, like, spiral staircase we saw. Let's see, was there any pots hidden back there? Not right there, not right there. Okay, so it looks like it's just the enemies as we run up here. And I don't think we have to fight any of them. Perfect. Here we go. Up here, we will just check. Doesn't look like there's anything. Do I need to save my game? No. I mean, probably, but I'm not gonna. Instead, let's grab this. Are you a bad guy? Yes. Oh my god. That actually got me. He was just kind of sitting there. I thought he was like those friendly monsters that kind of sit there and wait for you to talk to him. We'll fight you as we go up. And let's go ahead and finally head up to the very top where we can save the hero. It's not Kiefer, but it is Sir Mervyn.
Bene.
It seems we have arrived at the top floor. Laura, this must be the correct place for using the sizzling stone, see? Bene, bene, then you take the stone now. See what you can do with it. Tails receives the sizzling stone. All right. Let's see. Use the sizzling stone. Let's do it. Tails holds the sizzling stone aloft.
But I know not what hath become of the world. I know not how much time hath passed. Indeed, I know not the outcome of the Almighty's battle. Did he prevail? Doth he yet rule over this realm? Doth he have need of me, whom once he called hero? Friend, art thou the agent of deliverance who hath freed me from my prison? I had thought as much. Thou hast my thanks, brave warrior. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Sir Mervyn, humble knight and hero of the people. Now, there are things I must know. What of the battle twixt good and evil? Willst thou tell me what hath become of this world? Egad, the Almighty was defeated long ago, and by the Demon King himself, no less. It seemeth his greatest fears did indeed come to pass. Why, 'twas immediately prior to facing the Demon King that my master sealed me away in my prison. He was mightily afraid of what might happen if he were defeated. Of this, our beloved world falling into ruin at the blighted hand of his nemesis. 'Twas to this end that I was imbued with the strength to resist the great evil and placed far from harm's reach. I was to be his last hope, if all were lost. Thinking upon that moment now, 'twould appear that he had already foreseen his fate. Yet something doth not sit right. I was surely retained here that I may fight against the great evil, yet all seemeth calm. Still, the eerie hush that hath descended upon the world filleth me with naught but foreboding. Something approacheth.
Wait a minute! Are they? Monsters. And no place to run.
Is this a sign, my lord? A sign that I must needs raise my sword? Deliver me my blade. Prithee, stand down, my young friends. Prepare to be bedazzled by the Order's might.
That was...
My lady. You are all unharmed, I trust. Alas, I fear that monstrous company must have received word of my return, and assembled at the tower accordingly. A most worrying omen. I must needs go abroad and see the state of the realm with mine own eyes. As such, I must humbly request that thou allowest me to accompany thy band of brave adventurers. Willst thou allow it? Thanks unto thee. It is most gracious of thee to accept. Very well. From this moment forth, my sword is thine to command.
Sir Mervyn joins the party.
Incidentally, 'twould appear that this curious object was also sealed away alongside me. No doubt thou knowest better than I what its purpose might be. As such, I believe it may be better for thee to take possession of it. Now, there is one more question I must needs ask. Wherefore was my sword in thy possession? Verily, these words touch my heart. It hath been an age since I fought side by side with my brethren. Now they have fallen, and only I remain. I must needs honor their sacrifice by fulfilling my mission. Come, 'tis time for us to sally forth. A light must be shone upon the darkness, that its truth may be revealed.
Bene, it is time for me to return to Palazzo now. Shame I lose my sizzling stone, but still, I have witnessed a true spectaculo. This kind of spectaculo, you cannot buy it with all the money in the world. This is why I am satisfied. See, I have no regrets. In fact, I have an idea. I wonder, Signor Mervyn, if you have considered a career as a personal butler cum bodyguard.
Forgive me.
Prithee, forgive me, good sir. But though he might wish it, no hero could in good conscience serve any master but the cause for which he fights. Ah, me, see, I understand. Allora, you continue your journeys now, see? Bene, I will do the same. It's time to treat myself to a holiday. Changing your party members. With Sir Mervyn aboard, your merry band is now up to a full 5 members. Sadly, only 4 of you can take part in battle at any time. You can pick which ones by going to the party menu and pressing Y to access battle tactics, and then pressing X to use the lineup function. You can also swap your characters in and out on the fly during battle. To learn how, take a look at changing your battle party in Traveler's Tips. So yeah, I thought he was coming in at 26 actually. But yeah, this is Sir Mervyn. Unfortunately with this game, there are 5 party members and only 4 can be in a battle. That is something that has always irked me about Dragon Quest games, is typically your reserve members will still get XP and like points towards their job. But when you can only use 4 at a time, it just is bothersome because I typically only ever end up using 4 and never really switch into my 5th, even though they do gain the same things. So here is Sir Mervyn. Let's talk a little bit about him. First, we'll go ahead and go to our career sphere. That way we can look at his jobs. He begins with Chevalier and Priest. Chevalier's workup ability provides cover for the ally with the lowest HP and then delivers a counterattack. Essentially, it is just a stronger version of the Warrior. On top of that, he comes with the Warrior, Martial Artist, and Priest jobs already mastered. Which means, if we go down here, we have access to the Gladiator and the Paladin jobs, both of which are very, very good jobs. Your Gladiator is essentially your high damage dealing character, bans all attempts at defense in order to dramatically increase the power of physical attacks. And then your Paladin is more of your defensive character, adopts a knightly stance that reduces damage taken while increasing the likelihood of blocking attacks to its absolute maximum. Now, we have a little bit of a predicament here, and that is that Ruff and Sir Mervyn serve very, very similar roles. On top of that, your hero likely will be serving the role that one of these two take. So essentially, you can make Ruff your damage dealer, but then you need a tank. If that's the case, you want your hero to be the tank. On top of that, if you want to use a tank and have your hero be your physical damage dealer, then you'd want to use Sir Mervyn. That is unfortunately the case from my understanding for the majority of the game. You really have no reason to run your hero, Ruff, and Sir Mervyn all at the exact same time at any time. Your better bet is to run Maribel with magic, Aisha with some buffs, and then either your hero and one of the other two as a tank and DPS. With that said, we are going to go ahead and start working on some stuff. I will just begin with him grabbing both the Gladiator and the Paladin jobs so he can learn both of them. And let's go ahead and confirm. Now, another thing is, he starts off technically stronger than Ruff right now because he starts with these 2 increased jobs. So you could, right now, put him on the team instead of Ruff. However, what I'd recommend you check first. Make sure you give him the strongest weapon he can equip, which does look like it's Sir Mervyn's sword. Give him basically the strongest gear he can possibly take before you do any changing things up. You can see, I don't think he actually has as much... was this? No, it was defense. I don't believe he has as much options as Aisha does, because she can just equip everything. But he does have like he starts with a really strong sword. And then chainmail, let's go to Captain's Coat first, and then Iron Curious, and then Ledger Mane. I don't think he can equip like the heavy armor that Tails has. And then finally, let's just compare here. So he'll be... Let's add 20 attack here in a second when we do the comparisons. Because if we give him basically the same things as Ruff has... we can just look already. His attack's 212. His attack... I mean, he's not as strong as... Here's the thing. I want to use Mervin. So I think I will just give him that. And then... The highest defense one I have, which would be... I think the Ruby of Protection. And I do just want to swap them out. So let's do that. Just because I want to give him a test run here. There we go. It'll work. It's not like ideal, but unfortunately, like I said, you're probably never going to be using Ruff and Sir Mervin at the same time. Ruff does have a little bit more attack just because he has this new Dragon Claws equipped, but we'll go ahead and give this a shot, see how it plays out. We're going to talk about the abilities that the Gladiator and Paladin get, but we can do that later. And so that's our team. That is the team in the game. As far as I know, you don't get anybody else. This is your team. So that's why at this point, if I wanted to go grind for proficiency, I could, which again, I do plan on doing soon. I just don't know if it'll be after this episode or after the next. So with all that done, we'll go ahead and head back in here. We can throw down this gray tablet piece, and then you'll notice you can throw this red tablet piece down, or you can throw the gray tablet piece down. Now, from the last gray one we did, it was an optional area. So I am going to go ahead and start with this gray one as well. And then we'll do the red one after we finish the gray one here. I don't know if this will be quick. I'm hoping it's as quick as the last one. But here we are, the Green Thumb Gardens region. Pretty large area, it looks like. No new enemies, unfortunately. No hidden items. We do have a hoodlum here. Go ahead and fight him real quick. Give Mervin some practice here. I think we'll be able to check out his skills real quick. Holy Aisha.
Aisha! My gratitude.
These hoodlums are strong. Okay, let's check out his skills. He gets Kabuff, which is solid. Blind Man's Biff, an attack unleashed at random on a single unsuspecting enemy. And Wind Sickles whips up a biting breeze that slices an enemy to shreds. Okay, well, he probably won't end up using those just yet. Let's go ahead and do Show No Mercy. And see what he does. 179 isn't terrible. Again, I don't think he's going to be doing nearly as much as Ruff does. But also, like, Ruff with those guaranteed crits was ridiculous. It honestly makes me want to keep Martial Artist as a sub-job on all my physical characters, just so they get that guaranteed crit damage. That might be something we do later on, but first I want to master as many jobs as I can. Ideally, I actually want to master every job on every character. I think that'd be fun. There we go. The hoods are defeated. And I want to see if Ruff gets proficiency while I'm not using him. So that's my goal right now, is to see if he'll get a level up or something while sitting in the sidelines. Because it did not talk about that, unfortunately. But there's a single file. Now, I don't actually think there's anything else here in terms of, like, towns or anything. So I'm going to just quickly explore, make sure to pick everything up. We'll go ahead and... Think I can get away from this dragon? Yes, I can. Anything tucked away back here? Doesn't look like it. Dragon's not guarding anything odd. I wonder if this is just going to be bigger later. Go ahead and fight these guys so we... Oh! Never mind. I wonder if this is going to be bigger or, like, more important in the present day. And that's why it has to make it big in the past, too. Well, that answers that question. That is the warrior mastered on Ruff. He learns a cut above. We'll worry about that in a second, because I actually don't think we have to fight any more enemies for the rest of the episode. So for now, let's go ahead and head into the town of Green Thumb's Garden. This is the Green Thumb's Garden region. Go ahead and start by hopping down into the well. Get us ourselves a Seed of Deftness. Now, if you do want to give... At this point, you can kind of start giving people seeds Your charm seeds and your charm, the pretty Betsies want to go to Aisha. You give agility to Aisha as well. You want to give either agility or strength to Ruff. Oh, well, this is a problem. More of the stone people? Wow. You could give defense. You probably should give defense to Sir Mervyn. Anything that increases MP or magic, you can give to Maribel. And then honestly, if you want to give everything to your hero, you can, because they can really play any role. So yeah, just if you wanted to, now is the time where you could start using seeds. But if you want to hold off like I'm going to, just do that as well. I like to hold off till the very end of the game. In case like Hales does become like really strong with an ability, but he doesn't have the MP to actually use it, we're able to do it that way. Or if they get spells that only certain characters get, usually that is reserved for your hero. But like if your hero gets Kazap, and only your hero learns that, and it's really strong, then maybe you want to give him MP. Go ahead and head over here so we can grab this chest with a seed of strength. Yeah, I wasn't expecting this area to be difficult since we could have come here before Sir Mervyn. Now that we have him, it's even easier. So this is unfortunate. Are the gray tablets all just have to do with these people who have been turned to stone? That's kind of sad. If every time is just the same guy and the same kid having to live through this every time. Nothing in here, but we do need to come to the back half. There's another well for us. In here is a single file. In this well, I was actually expecting that one to be a scare well. We get another single file. And then behind this store, we can go downstairs. And the bar has 2 barrels with a strong medicine and nothing else. Man, the rain hit all the way down there, huh? That is the place we want to go. So for now, let's check out this final little house here. And down in the basement is a wardrobe. That's a very well hidden one with a hardwood headwear. And I believe that is it here. So let's go ahead and head into the big house here. We'll start by just going into the side here with a wayfarer's clothes. Nothing there. In the barrels, we have a strong medicine and nothing else. Up top, we have nothing yet. Garish garb. And then nothing in this wardrobe. So is it just the top is going to have somebody here? The door won't budge. Isn't that the same place we were just at, though? Suck, slurp, slobber. Slurping sweet, sweet nectar while staring at stupid stone humans is just the best. This is the Rainiac? Who's there? Humans? I thought you'd all been turned to stone. Well, I'm not complaining. Human blood is as sweet as nectar, but it's still not bad. I've never turned down a free lunch. Oh, never mind. We do have a fight. A Rainiac. Well, I don't know how dangerous this is gonna be. I forgot I have Tails on Fight Wisely instead of Show No Mercy. Is this technically a boss fight?
Thank you.
Because if it is, we are way too strong for this. I mean, he's not dead yet, so I'm guessing he technically is.
No thanks.
Take that.
But if we keep leg sweeping him and not letting him stand up, I don't think I'm worried about this at all. The cool breath is a little annoying, but I don't think it's anything to be worried about. It kind of sucks because Ruff's not going to get any proficiency here, but... And there goes our attack power and agility raised. And there we go. The Rainiac is defeated. That was a boss. Wow. 1997 experience and 10 proficiency. That's ridiculous. I got sloppy. Still, just because you beat me, it doesn't mean the human's curse isn't going to be lifted. The people of this town are going to be lumps of stone forever, and there's nothing you can do about it. But what about the old man? Town stretches out beneath you. If you were to release the angel's tears from here, they'd probably float down and cover the whole area. Do you want to give it a try? Sure, I forgot I still had those. Also holds a bottle of angel tears aloft. Is there like a subplot here about people turning to stones? Yeah, well, the town is fixed now. Dang, I sure do feel dizzy. What just happened? Oh, wait, I remember. I was spying on Caraway through the window, and I done seen that low down dirty dog fixing to hit on my lavender. Hey, what's this now? He's on top of her. He's gosh darn lying right there on top of me fiancé. Has he gone lost his mind? Why in the name of creation would he do something like this to my dear, sweet, innocent lavender? Dude, calm down. Why will the door still not budge? Better question, why would the door not be able to budge regardless? Say, Mayor Burdock, looks like the weather done took a turn for the better. Well, now ain't that dandy. Truth be told, I wasn't so sure that their gray rain was ever going to stop. Even supposing it had, might have been we still all would have wound up turned to stone. Guess we got lucky. Can't say as I quite believe it, though. Can a lick of rain truly turn folks into big old lumps of rock like that? Well, you done seen that purple cloud with your own two eyes, did you? Did it look friendly to you? Well, no, I guess. Anyway, seems the trouble's past now. I better go check on folks. That's because of me. Do I get a reward? I just wish this body of mine wasn't so dang stiff. I can't rightly tell what's come over me all of a sudden. Are we... Oh, we still got more cutscenes to view. Somebody please! Some folks done get caught in the rain too long out there in the herb garden. Looks like one of them done got turned to stone. Wait, no, I just freed them all. Where are you? I got it. No, he's not turned to stone. He's just unconscious. I never thought Caraway was the kind to force himself on a girl. Well, I'm fixing to remind him that ain't nothing but a low-down garden hand, and he better keep his dirt-digging hands off what ain't rightly his. Can I grab this blue shiny thing? There we go, medicinal herb.
Oh.
Lavender, honey, what happened here? Come on now, just tell me it to me straight. It's Caraway. He was just trying to protect me from the rain. That's all, and now he's... Well, there's some of it at least. Looks like the herb garden done came out of all of this okay, huh? Dill, what's going on here, boy? What are y'all doing? Pa, it's Caraway, Pa. He done got soaked something awful by that there gray rain. He ain't turned to stone precisely, but he don't look none too good. Kinda stiff, and we can't seem to wake him at all.
What?
Hot dang. Well, don't stand there like a cactus in the gosh darn rain. Go on and fetch him up to the house. But Pa, I done told you, the varmint's as stiff as a board. Ain't no way I can lift him by myself. Well, ain't you just a regular hero? Say, I hate to trouble y'all, but I'd be much obliged if you could lend a hand in getting this poor boy here up to the house. Will you help a man in need? Sure. There's 5 of us.
Oh.
That's mighty kind. All right, gently now. Now, hold on just a minute there. You can't rightly expect me to believe a tall tale like that. You're telling me not just Caraway here, but every single gosh darn person in town done got turned to stone? It's true. In fact, we hadn't been there to save you, you'd all still be lumps of stone right now. You could do with showing a bit of gratitude if you ask me. Okay. Guess we all were a mite suspicious something strange was going on, but dang. As if we didn't have a fair warning, I guess. We done had ourselves a visit from an old coot and his little friend a while back. They done warned us about folks turning to stone. Anyhow, seems like we were saved thanks to y'all. All of us excepting Caraway, that is. This is all my fault. Caraway let himself get soaked by that gray rain just to protect me. Why, Caraway? Why would you do that? You never so much as looked my way our whole lives, and now this?
Right.
Hey, that reminds me. What exactly were y'all doing out there in the herb garden anyhow, huh? You better tell me, and it better be good, or I swear I'll... Oh, Dill, it was nothing. Nothing, huh? And you won't mind telling me about all it. We're engaged to be married, remember? We don't got no secrets. Why can't you just leave it, Dill? I told you, it was nothing. Just let me alone.
Oh.
Lavender, honey. That darned hot-headed fool of a boy, and in front of guests, too. Sorry you had to see that. Now, how about we continue this up at the house? Mosey on by whenever you have a moment, you hear? Will do. I got a moment right now. Can I open this door yet? Let me see. Can I open it from this side? Nope, it still won't budge. Okay. Lavender ain't dealing none too well with what done happened to Caraway. Sure, she acts all tough when I'm around, but I can tell she's in an awful bad place. But what do I do? I just can't figure it out, and until I do, ain't no wedding plans being made, that's for sure. Oh, why don't you quit your whining and do something useful for once in your no-good life? Try to put yourself in her shoes, why don't you? She's known Caraway since they was little kids. Ain't no surprise to nobody, but she's so upset. Quit crying and carrying on, and think of a way to get that boy back on his feet, for her sake and yours. You're right, Pa. I'll get to work right away. We'll have him back on his feet before you can spit. Does that mean I have to help? Go after Dill. Trying to help you here, Dill. Oh, my poor Dill. You look frazzled, honey. Have you been wearing yourself out fretting about dear Lavender again? Please, Cayenne, let me be. I need time to think on all this. Just stop, Cayenne. There's people named after spices. Did I just realize that? I guess flowers are dill flowers. Is cayenne flowers? What's wrong? There ain't gonna be no carrying on. Quit your nonsense, Cayenne. It ain't nonsense, Dill. Why do you think Lavender's always going to the herb garden if it ain't for a little rendezvous with Caraway, huh? She just likes herbs, is all. Well, I do declare, it must be almost nice being as dumb as you, Dill. She sure likes something in that herb garden, but it ain't the herbs, let me tell you. Quit it, Cayenne. You ain't got no idea how it is between us. Lavender would never go behind my back. She'd never hurt me. Never, never, never. So you ignore the fact that I was standing outside your room? Go after Dill once more? Is this whole questline just chase this kid down? Dill, where are you running off to? Oh, are you down in the pub? Nope. This is him? Ah, dang it, Lavender. Wouldn't even speak to me. She done kicked me out before I could say one word. Guess there ain't nothing for me to do but wait for her to start feeling better. Okay, see how Lavender is doing? Is she upstairs? It's not much, Lavender, but here's something to help you pay back your parents' loan.
Oh.
Stop it, I can't take money from you. Seriously, your father was very good to me when I was starting out. This is just my way of saying thanks. I know your parents saddled you with lots of debt. It can't be easy for you. You don't need to be fretting on my account. I'm gonna marry Dill. Once I do that, I won't need to worry about them loans no more.
Ooh.
You're marrying Dill. Murdoch's son? Congratulations. Why don't you take this as an engagement gift instead? All the best, Lavender. Good luck. Still, now let's see how Caraway's doing. Don't I have to go find a cure for him? Why am I just talking to everybody? And Lavender runs off, probably towards Caraway. Let's check in on him now. Oh, don't fret, Lavender, honey. We don't hold no grudge against you, child. It was Caraway's own choice to do what he did. You ain't got no reason to be feeling bad. But what if he never wakes up? Oh, he will, child, he will. So I done heard of a medicine that can cure just about any ailment known to man. Just need to get a hold of some, and Caraway will be fine and dandy. Okay, well, track down the medicine that will help Caraway. I done heard this medicine that cures all ills is made on the other side of them mountains over yonder. So if y'all are fixing to heading over eastward any time, would you mind picking up a little? I can't bear the thought of spending my twilight years just staring at my boy lying there. Come to think of it, heard about a fella drinking over there at the saloon who hears of visiting from that neck of the woods. He's here to buy herbs, so that they are. Maybe he'll be able to tell y'all a little more about it. Okay, so to the saloon then. That way we can figure out, where was the saloonian? Was it in the back of the inn? Yes, it was. Is it you?
Oh.
No, it's the soldier. Ugh, this is my worst nightmare. I just popped over to buy something for one of old Palmella's potions, you see. But then I turned here to go around and flaming Burnmont's flaming disappeared. How the heck did that happen? And these people wonder why I drink. Oh, Burnmont, huh? All right. Okay, so let's go ahead. So we got to head to Burnmont. We will go ahead and head back there. I don't know if it's the past or the present, but I'll see you guys there either way. It is, in fact, the past version of Burnmont. There's a little quest marker sitting on the fragment. When you go back to the shrines, that's how I knew it was here. Was there a potion here last time, or are we just trying to get Palmella to make us something? Hey, up, Tails. I've not seen you for a while. Your travels are going smoothly, I take it. By the look on your face, I'd say Mebnata. Why don't you tell your old Auntie Palmella all about it? Tell Palmella what happened to Caraway? I don't remember what voice I gave her. That was so long ago. The rain that turns folks to stone, eh? That's a right flaysome curse, is that? Still, I have a concoction in mind that should soften the lad up and get him back on his feet. I should have the ingredients back home and all. Let me go and take a look at it. I know they said like tick, but I don't remember. Was it like Cockney? I can't remember. I wasn't expecting to have to go back and rewatch a video for a character's voice.
Grand.
That prescription you asked for already. Give him this and the lad'll be right as rain in no time flat. Here, go on, take it. Tails receives Palmella's prescription. Oh, me medicine special, of course, but that there's extra special. There's no doubt in me mind it'll do the trick. Now then, you'd better get going. No need to let that lad suffer any more than he needs to, eh? All right, let's go ahead and now... Ooh, I forgot we have to run all the way back over there. But I'll go ahead and run there, and I'll see you guys back in the town. There y'all are. I just knew today was the day. I've been here since dawn waiting for y'all to show up. Now, pardon me for cutting to the chase, but I gotta ask. Did you get that there miracle medicine for Caraway? I did. Oh, thank you. Thank you kindly. I just knew I could count on you. I better go tell Lavender the good news. I'll meet y'all at Caraway's bedside in a minute or two. All right, we'll go ahead and go give the poor boy a thing to unstiffen his body, even though he's not turned to stone. They'll sprinkle some of Palmella's prescriptions on Caraway's lips. Ugh, my whole body,
Oh!
Well, I'll be. It's nothing short of a miracle. Caraway, dang it, Caraway, you're awake. Caraway, do you recognize me? It's me, Lavender. But Lavender? You're okay. Well, ain't that a relief? I was afeared you'd been turned to stone. Well, I was turned to stone. Everybody in town was for a while there. Yeah, but even after everybody else had done went back to normal, you stayed stiff as a board, son. You've been out cold ever since. And if it weren't for these fine folks here, you'd stay that way. Is that so? Then I'm much obliged to y'all. Thanks. Ain't he even gonna apologize? This whole time he's been lying there keeping Lavender all to himself. Still, at least now he's awake. She might perk up a little. Guess I should be thankful for that. Say, Pa, how about we have ourselves a party tonight? You know, to celebrate Caraway's getting better and all? Well, now ain't that a mighty fine idea? Our new friends will be the guests of honor. Guess we better start making ready then. Why don't y'all head on up to the house and freshen up in the meantime? The party's in full swing already. Why don't y'all head down to the herb garden and start having yourself some fun? All the food's been cooked with a touch of cayenne spice. I just know you'll love it. You got it. Time to go party. And see if everything's okay with everybody, I guess. Hello, Mr. Mayor. Oh, there y'all are. We've been waiting for y'all to show up. Welcome to the party. Well, we don't do seating plans or nothing of that stuff around these parts, so park your butts wherever they fall and chow on down. Oh, just one more thing first, though. Y'all ain't seen Caraway anyplace by any chance? Boy done slipped off without anyone noticing. Guess he's still recovering and all. Maybe he just needs a moment. Caraway, where'd you run off to? Well, this is Lavender. Are Caraway and Cayenne seeing each other? Yeah, that's so funny. Now you're just being dumb, Cayenne. Ain't no way we could do something like that.
Oh.
Sure there is. I'm telling you, I done worked it all out. I mean, you got your herb growing skills, don't you? So you ain't tied to Green Thumb Gardens or nothing? If you and Lavender ran off someplace else, you could still make a living. What about Herbie and Pa? They'd have a hellish hard time of it if I just up and disappeared like that. Look, you want to be with Lavender, don't you? Well, if that's what you want, you gotta stop being so dang thoughtful. All I want is to stay on as Dill's maid. That ain't too much to ask, is it? That's all you want. Why do you need me and Lavender to run off together? It don't make a lick of sense. I'm sorry, but I can't help you, Cayenne. Running away from my problems just ain't my style. So you're just gonna stand by and watch while Lavender marries Dill? You really gonna let that happen? Well, fine. Go ahead and do something you'll regret for the rest of your danged fool stubborn life. Got it. She wants him to run away with Lavender, so that way she gets Dill to herself.
Hey!
Howdy there. Just the folks I was looking for. Did y'all manage to find young Caraway? Yes, we did. Is that so, huh? Well, this ain't ideal, I gotta say. I mean, is it really okay for me to go ahead and announce the date of Dill and Lavender's weddings if Caraway ain't here? Huh? Oh, come on. Ah, shoot. Is that rain? It's colder than heck.
Ooh.
This rain, it's... Oh no, it's the purple cloud, the same one from before. I thought everyone was about to be stoned again immediately. Ah, the rain, the gray rain, it's falling again. Oh my, I don't want to be turned to stone. Run, quickly now, unless y'all want to end up like Caraway. Folks, please, calm down, I say. It's just regular rain, dang it. It ain't the same rain from before. Says you, mate. I'll not be taking any chances. I'm off. The gray rain, it's back. Oh my, this is awful. Come on now, we need to get inside before it's too late. Lavender, wait, don't leave me all on my lonesome. Is this actually the gray rain, though? Where'd everybody go? Uh-oh. So do I get an answer? I know folks will feel and change over time and, well... I already said no once, Lavender. I meant it then and I mean it now. You can ask me as many times as you like. I ain't changing my mind. Come on, Caraway, don't say that. Let's get out of this town. Let's run away together. I've been studying, you know, studying herbs. We could start ourselves a little garden of our own someplace. No, it ain't gonna happen. I can't betray everybody like that. Everybody? Everybody? Forget everybody, Caraway. What about you? Don't you got feelings of your own? Or are you just scared? Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe you're just chicken. Well, then you'll get the life a chicken deserves. You'll be pecking away in the herb garden till the end of days. When Dill becomes mayor and I'm his wife, I'll be telling you what to do from morning till night. Hope you're ready for that. Go on home, Lavender. You'll catch cold out here. Ah, heck no. You don't tell me what to do. You go on home, Caraway. Go on. I'm sick of the sight of you. Oof. Look for Caraway? Dude, where? Caraway. Oh, here he is.
Thanks.
Oh, it's you. Guess it's a good thing I didn't leave just yet then. I wanted to say thanks one more time. Y'all done saved my life, and I won't never forget that. I've been contemplating long and hard about what to do, and I reckon I ain't got no choice but to leave, alone. So long, y'all. Wow, Caraway's the only good guy. Hold on, Caraway. If that's the loan you're worried about, couldn't you and Lavender pay it back sometime? I bet Murdoch would sort something out for you if you asked him. That may be true, but I done missed my chance now. It's already too late. Yep, I done messed up again. That's just the way I am, I guess. Yeah, he's the only good guy. She was trying to leave her fiance. The fiance was very, very, not good with her. And then the maid was trying to get him to cheat too. That's tough. Dang, how did I never realize my boy had feelings for Lavender? But he wouldn't run off with her because he was too concerned about what happened to Irby and me, huh? Y'all have done a lot for this family. Not just for Caraway, but for me too. We're much obliged. And I know Caraway ain't here right now, but I promise y'all, he's grateful too. Here, let me give y'all a little something by way of thanks. Some pretty Betsies. Say, y'all's travels ain't done yet, are they? This town's just a staging post, correct? Well, if y'all ever happen to bump into my boy somewhere out there, tell him his pa's doing just fine. Give him a howdy from me. Don't reckon we'll be seeing him here in Green Thumb Gardens anytime soon, after all. And there we go. That wraps up this little side adventure we went on. Not a single fragment. So, again, I believe this is like a completely optional area, or at least a little side story. Maybe it'll become more important down the line after we've done all the grave fragments, since we do have the, like, connecting point of the people turning to stone. But that's really it. There wasn't really much else we got there besides a pretty Betsy. And so, with that, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and wind things down here. The next episode, we have a brand new and the final red region to explore. I will see you guys then.